It's Friday, July 19th. The park came in. Huge thanks to Tyler and Combustion Syndicate, our amazing friend and sponsor, for, I just posted this on Facebook, for literally less than 5 minutes after we discovered we needed a wheel hub. I texted him. He found not one but two. He had them bought. He had arrangements to get them to us today, so this would happen yesterday. Austin just got them installed. So seriously, Tyler, if you're watching this, we love you to pieces, and we wouldn't be here without you. You are the biggest source of, there's so many words. The biggest source of encouragement and knowledge and just love, and we appreciate you more than we could say. So shout out to him for doing that. Austin's gonna finish putting this on, and then they will go through tech quick. So everybody went through tech this morning with the fabulous and beautiful Miss Erin. So they're gonna go through tech. Actually, Christian, go get your guys' gear out because you have to take it to tech. It's in the container on the other side of the RV. So they're gonna go through tech. He already has the transponder on there. And every time I say that, I just think friends. That's not even a word. But, okay, and they're gonna do, here, let me do it. Christian, come do it so Dad can see it. And then they'll be able to pre-run. So we did very minimal on the track yesterday, helping with cones. So they're gonna be able to pre-run up here. You can see some people are out pre-running. So assuming that the fixes are good, all is well, we'll be pre-running, ready for qualifying. Christian just got the suits out. So we're gonna get the safety gear all checked out like usual. So at tech, they check the car, all the safety gear inside of the car, and then safety gear that they're gonna wear. So I'm gonna hop off so that I can go ahead and turn this wheel so he can look at it, because I don't really know what I'm looking at, although it does look better than yesterday. So stay tuned and hopefully have some more promising footage from Buffalo Chip 100 here in Sturgis, South Dakota. And once again, thank you so much to Tyler and Combustion Syndicate. You are the biggest lifesaver, friend and mentor. We love you. So I lied. He's gonna test it out. Just drive it slow and see how it feels. See if you hear that knock. You shouldn't hear the knock now. That's what happened yesterday, is we heard a knock, and so the window nuts, the safety nuts, they bolt up, but it's metal. So when the nuts are on the other side, it hits the metal door. And at first we thought that's what the knock was, but obviously it did not turn out to be that. It turned out to be the wheel hub, which was bad news, but also good news, because we caught it in time, and that means that, good, that means that the damage from the last race that was done from the flip, we thought the wheel was bent. So we didn't bring it with us because we couldn't use it. But the wheels are very expensive. Obviously, we have another great race sponsor with Method Wheels. And Austin got the machined wheels, which are super cool. But we thought it was toast. And now we know, because of the hub issue, that that wheel should actually be fine. So that's really good news. On that front, because the hub is actually a lot cheaper to replace than these awesome beadlock wheels from Method. So you just need to take it with you, so just throw it on the car. I'll grab the suits. They're headed to tech. Maybe I'll do a little video for tech. Actually, they've seen your gear. They've seen the gear. If Aaron needs it, I'll bring it over. So tech, here we come. So friggin' excited. And I'm gonna get some video of pre-run Wild West Race Series, YORR, Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. Everybody's family here, and it's truly fantastic. Maybe last to go through tech, maybe last to finish the race tomorrow. And we are so proud to wear last. just finishing is really our goal right now after the rough year that we've had. So we're just fortunate to have made the friends that we've made in this organization and to keep learning and get better. It's Camp Hannah Racing, pre-running Buffalo Chip 100. There are a couple of squirrely corners on this track. So praying for very smooth racing here. There they are. The top of our car says, "Hi, Mom." So that's them right there. I'm not sure, baby. Just wait, honey, okay? I'm watching Daddy and Tin. It's pretty dusty, but it's a pretty short course. We were out on it yesterday, helping with cones, which is actually how Austin discovered that we needed to replace that wheel hub. So silver lining to that was that we caught it in enough time to have that part to us before the race, and it didn't happen at the beginning because that would have been devastating. So we should see them here soon. I think that's them over there. Right here behind where it says Buffalo Chip, I believe that's one of the squirrely corners. But we've talked extensively that the game plan for this race is really just a Sunday drive and finish. I think it's super underrated. Just finishing an off-road UTV race is super underrated. And like, it's one of those you don't know until you know that it can be very hard. It's hard on your body, it's hard on your car, your machine. So we're just ready to finish a race, to get through a race. Here they come. That's them right there. So he's supposed to be taking it pretty easy here for qualifying, or this isn't qualifying, this is pre-run. Qualifying starts at 3. It's 1 p.m. Friday, I believe July 19th, 2024. YORR Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. Huge shout out to Grizz and Aaron and all the amazing volunteers that put these races on. This is more than just a race organization. It truly is a family. Everybody is so kind. We have not met one single person or team that just aren't outstanding people. And I think that that is a huge testament to Aaron and Grizz and just this organization in general. So by this point yesterday, he heard the knocking, and we knew then that there was a problem. And I have the comm sitting back here behind me, and I haven't heard Christian say anything on it yet. So I would assume if there was still a knocking, he would have already communicated that to me over the radio, and he hasn't. I do hear the girls. They're over there somewhere. Tatey, did you hear them? I could hear her beautiful laugh. I bet you they're over by the school bus, but you can't go over by yourself, okay? Once Daddy and Tin come back around, if we can, I'll walk you over. Or maybe they'll see us and they'll come over here. So hopefully they'll come back over here. Actually, that's probably them up there. Shaky. It's hot today here in South Dakota. We're in Sturgis, South Dakota. But there's a nice breeze. Yesterday, it was like miserably hot. It was like 97 degrees. And it is more humid here than in Colorado. I'm used to it from growing up in Nebraska, but I still don't like it. So hopefully they'll be coming up on that hill over there here in a minute. In a minute. This is what we're at, 4 minutes and 22 seconds when I started the video right about when they got on the track. So hopefully they come up over that hill soon, because it's making me feel nervous. It gives me POW flashbacks where I see them go around twice, and then I think 3 times, and then I just don't see them again until they come in the rescue vehicle, and my heart sunk. I don't think that's them. I think they come down that hill. Hopefully that's them, because that would make sense at 5 minutes. We're at 5 minutes and 6 seconds into the video, and he's supposed to be taking it easy. And so if that, yep, that's them. So if they're taking it easy, that's right on time. Yep, there they are. So I'm gonna text Tyler now again. Tyler and Combustion Syndicate. Huge shout out to them as our race sponsor and dear friend. So I'm gonna text him and let him know that so far so good on Prerun. And Austin isn't doing anything wild. I don't think he has his clown shoes on today, which Austin hates when I say. It's like an inside joke now. But looking real good. Hopefully the machine is feeling solid. And hopefully this pre-run is a good indication. The race tomorrow is 12 laps. So theoretically at a 5-minute laps, it'll be about an hour. So hopefully all is well. Austin took Dramamine this morning, and so did Christian. That's another thing with off-road racing. If you're new to off-road racing like we are this year, even if you haven't experienced motion sickness in the past, I would be prepared for it and just have some supplies on hand, because this type of racing is grueling on your body, and the safety gear, while it is 1000% necessary, it's hot, and if you're already feeling nauseous, you know, that can make it worse. So they took their Dramamine this morning. Don't eat dairy day of. High protein, bananas are good, you know, fresh fruits, good hydrating liquids, things of that sort. So these are all things that we've learned the hard way, the very hard way. So I'm gonna hop off here. The girls, we've got Em and Clarissa. So little Ladybug came with us, which made my heart so happy to have our niece Clarissa James with us here. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. How's it feeling?
It's going good. I'm having a little bit of an anxiety attack. I might have to get out after the class, but we're doing good.
Okay, so for anxiety, honey, close your eyes for a second. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Count to 5. Everything is okay. What happened last time is not going to happen again, and you got this. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, hold it for 5 seconds, out your mouth, and then focus on something in the, not close to you, in the distance, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I love you.
I love you too. You got this. That's them right there, girls.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, on the top of the car it says, "Hi, Mom."
Oh, really?
Yeah, during races, the race day, they have drones that fly up ahead, so we can watch the live feed from our phone, and then we'll know it's them because it says, "Hi, Mom." It's hard to tell. All the cars look the same from the drone footage. Yeah, honey?
Do you think if we walk all the way there and we stay out of there?
No, we do not go past these barrels. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. It's just not safe, and you'll get in trouble. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna hop off because the video is getting long, and we will see you at qualifying.
Getting that jump earlier, you didn't gain much air, so if you want to send it, go ahead.
Why are you telling him that? You just said he was making you nervous, and now you're telling him to send it?
Yeah, you were. You had to have gone up at least 3 feet. You can send that last one a little more.
No, not in this area. This area is dangerous. That corner is dangerous.
True.
And
You can get more speed on that first one if you want, but I don't want
if I see any shenanigans in that quarter, you're both in trouble.
Alright, come over, we'll fix you.
Austin's getting out of the car. He's taking his suit off. It's hot. It's really hot. So we had. He said it's hot. We overheated right before qualifying in Broadview, and we're not now. But just out of precaution, I was like, pull it under the tent. So Christian got out of the car. Tell me about it.
So at Broadview, I haven't been in the car since, and I went into it thinking that I was going to be fine, and I was not.
Just a little.
I had to get out.
That's okay.
So you start slow.
And we worked on some breathing techniques and some ways to focus and feel better. And you're gonna get back in later, right? Try it out. But Austin, you felt good?
Car feels good.
Well, when I was out of the car, were you taking it slow?
You want to put your shirt on?
I am too.
You amped it up?
I am too.
Okay, because when I was watching
Probably
you,
about 70%.
okay, because
Zoom
when
in
I
on
was
his
watching
face and
you
not
compared
his
to
naked
everyone
body.
else, I feel like they were like, because like I said, the nav art that's right there coming off of that
I
hill.
don't care what anybody else does. Everybody else is much faster than me. That's
Well,
okay.
yeah, and everyone else was landing on their front two wheels, and you were landing flat. It looks like our car's doing well, so
It's like
as long as I don't.
55,
Yeah.
and it floats like this car. It feels like it floats really well.
It looks good.
Actually.
It looks good.
I've been playing with the clickers, and we've got it in sport mode. I was running it in firm. Firm makes me feel like there's not enough give, and sport feels like it's letting me kind of slide the corners. I'm still getting used to flicking this car and making it like I need to get the back to rotate.
I think that's what makes him nervous a little bit, because when you do that, I think it gives him the same sensation as before you flipped, and so
a couple
he
of spots where I took
has
it
to.
to the point where I started to slide like we did right before we rolled.
I think that's
And
where
I'm
he's
working
getting.
on getting it back into the, whatever.
I think that's what scared me. Because
That's okay. So if you need to stay out this one and just spot, like I feel good running solo. Track feels good. Car feels pretty good. The weight is definitely different not having him in there, and then I don't have a spare either.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's okay because of like those rhythm section. There's
Yeah.
like a lot of whoops, and they buck really hard.
Yeah.
So like having more weight in the back, I think it's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, something that I seen though is
But it feels good.
people that have
Good.
fuel cells in
Okay,
the
well let's
rear,
go pay that guy for this
they're
water
blocking-
and chill.
So, like Cody Olsen.
Babe, you had your tail in the water. Can you get it, babies? There you go.
Their car's also longer too, so they're on.
Good girl.
It starts just short.
You're a good boy. Yeah, my candy cane. You can have a drink too.